Hi, I'm Nishad and welcome to this new video tutorial of Akeneo. In today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out Multi-Akeneo Syndication module that allows the admin of the Akeneo to import and export products, product models with images, categories, attributes, attribute options, attribute groups and families from one Akeneo to another. Kindly note that before you are importing the products or you are exporting the products from one Akeneo to another Akeneo, you need to import and export the categories, families, attribute values, attributes and attribute groups. So in today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out how we'll be able to create the export profile and the import profile for the product models, categories, families, attribute options, attributes and attribute groups, so that we are able to import and export the products from one Akeneo or the source Akeneo to the destination Akeneo there itself. Apart from that, we'll also be seeing how we can generate the client ID and the client secret that is to be used in the source Akeneo for the configuration purposes. And what we'll be doing is we'll be going into the admin backend panel of the destination Akeneo, and there we'll be generating the client ID and the client secret along with the username and the password that would then be used in the source Akeneo there for configuring the same. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So let's hop on to the Akeneo end and let me show you the source Akeneo backend panel and the destination Akeneo backend panel URLs, and then we'll be checking the workflow there itself. So the very first thing that I'll be showing you is how we can connect the destination Akeneo with the source Akeneo there and how to configure the same in the first place. And thereafter, we'll see the rest of the workflow at the source end and the destination end of the Akeneos there itself. So let's hop on to the Akeneo backend panel now. So right now, what I'll be doing is initially I'll be showing you how we can generate the client ID and the client secret, username and the password at the destination Akeneo, and then how we can copy these details into the source Akeneo there. So for this same, let's hop on to the admin backend panel of the source and the destination Akeneo on my system. So on your screens, you can see this particular link that you're seeing. This is the source Akeneo link, and this is the source, this is the destination Akeneo itself. So what I'll be doing is I'll be going to the admin backend panel of the destination Akeneo, and I'll be entering the username, password, and I'll be tapping here on the login button thereafter. After we have successfully logged into the admin backend panel of the Akeneo or the destination Akeneo there, what I need to do is I need to navigate to system, and under system I need to go to connections, and here I'll be able to see all of the connections that I've already created. To create a new connection, you have to tap here on the create button, and then you have to give in the name for the new connection. So let's set it as new test connection, and then the flow type would be the data source there, and then we'll tap here on the save button. After we have tapped on the save button, you can see that the connection has been successfully created, and here we have received the destination client ID, secret, username, password for the particular Akeneo there. That's the destination Akeneo there. Now we have to copy these details into the source Akeneo. So I'll come down to the source Akeneo there, and I'll be entering the username and the password, and I'll be tapping on the login button thereafter. Now kindly note that this password needs to be copied initially if you're not copying it up, and for the second time you're coming back to this particular section, then this password would be hidden there. Then you'll have to reset this password, and after resetting it you'll get a new password, and that would make some confusion there while you're creating or connecting with the connection there. So you'll have to configure the connections once again, or you have to replace the password there in the source Akeneo itself. So I've logged into the what we say as the source Akeneo there, And after the successful installation of this particular plugin, that's the what we say as the Multi-Akeneo Syndication module, you'll find one syndication option on the side hand panel here. So what you need to do is you need to tap on that, and that would bring up this particular section where you have to go to the other Akeneo details section, and here you have to tap on the create button. So I've already created one link there, so I'll be showing you how we can do that. So just tap here on the create one. Here to add the other Akeneo details or the Akeneo API details or the destination Akeneo API details, what you need to do is you need to copy the host name. So I'll go to the destination Akeneo, and I'll be copying this particular URL of the host there, and I'll paste it out here. Then I'll be copying the client ID. I'll paste the client ID here within the source. From the destination Akeneo, I'll copy the username, come down to the source Akeneo, paste it out. This is the secret key. No, okay, this is secret key here. Let me paste the secret key. Then let me go ahead and let me copy the username, and then let me copy the password there. And let's tap here on the password section and select it. Then we have to select the Akeneo version there. So I'll be selecting this version as Akeneo 5.0 or above. And after filling in these details for the other Akeneo API details there, I'll be saving this particular thing. So I'll tap here on the save. After tapping on the save, you can see the particular details have been saved for the new test connection. Underscore 0322 has been saved. Now if I go to the syndication here, I'll find the particular thing under the Akeneo. The host name, it's activated. The credential types are other. If I want, I can change the activation status. I can delete it, or I can edit the credentials as well as for the requirement there. Now this was the part of generating the client ID, client secret, username and the password at the what we say as the destination Akeneo. And now in the source Akeneo, how we'll be able to export the profiles, or how we'll be able to create the export profile and the import profile for the product models, categories, families, attributes, attribute options and attribute groups that we'll be seeing in a while from now. So here you can see that after we have configured this syndication section where we have set up the other Akeneo details, now we'll come down to the export section and import section. Now in the export section, you'll be able to create the export profiles for exporting the attributes, category, family, products and the product models from the source Akeneo to the destination Akeneo. Apart from that, under the import section, you'll be able to create the import profiles for importing the categories, attributes, families, product models from the destination Akeneo to the source Akeneo there. So I'll be showing the workflow there as well. So let's go to the export section. To create an export profile, what you need to do is you need to tap here on the create export profile button, and already I've created the export profile, so we'll be checking these out for the demonstration purposes there. So to just give you a gist about how to create the same, I'm just showing you how to create the export profile there. So to create the export profile, just tap here on the create export profile button, enter the code, label. Under the job required, here you have to scroll down to the particular section that says Webcool Multi-Akeneo Syndication Akeneo Connector. And here for each specific export, for example, for the category export, for the attribute one, for the family, product model and product export, you'll have to create a separate, what we say as export profile there. And after you've created the profiles, you'll have to come down back to the export section, and here you'll find the complete list of export profiles that you've created for the attribute and option export, category export, family export, product export and the product model export itself. The same goes with the imports as well. To create the import profile, just tap on the create import profile, enter the code, label, select the job required, and here scroll down to the particular section that says Webcool Multi-Akeneo Syndication Akeneo Connector, and select the particular import type that you want to select and create the import profile. So for each of these options here, like category import, attribute, family, product import, you can create a separate import profile there, and then we'll be able to run those profiles to import the particular details there. Now for the export here, you can see that I've already created the export profiles for the attribute options, category export, family export, product export, and product model export there, and they are ready to use. Now one more thing is there, when you are creating a particular export profile or the import profile, what you need to do is, while you have created it out, let me open this particular profile here. And what you need to do is you need to go to the credential section for each of the profiles that you have created, and for the job credential here you have to select the particular credential. That's the URL that would the host URL that you had added there. So this has to be done for each of the export jobs that you have, or the profiles that you have created, and same for the import profiles as well. Now the very first thing that I want to show you right now is how we can export the attributes from the source Akeneo to the destination Akeneo there. So for that, what I'll do is, in the source Akeneo, right now I'm in the source Akeneo here, what I'll do is I'll go to the settings option and I'll go to attributes, and here what I'll be doing is I'll be creating one attribute. So let me tap here on the create attribute button, and let me choose the attribute type as text area. Let me set the label as text label, and let me confirm this out. After confirming it out, here we have to choose the attribute group for the same. So let me select it as ERP for the time being, and the label translation has already been saved for the English language there. And let's tap here on the save button. So after tapping on the save button, you can see that the attribute has been successfully updated and has been saved. So if I go to the attributes here and I search for the text label, the text label has been saved at the source end. Now I go to the destination Akeneo here, and I go to the settings option, and I go to the attributes, and I search for this text label. So you can see that right now there's no value for the same there. Now how we'll be able to export this particular attribute that we have created in the source Akeneo? For that, I'll go to the export option. Here I'll go to the particular export profile that I had created for the attribute, and option export. I'll open that up, and I'll directly tap here on the export what we say as the button that we have. So let me tap here on the export button, and now you'll be able to see the particular activity being started. The attribute group export has started. The written ones attribute export has started. It will take some time there depending upon the number of attributes to export from the source into the destination Akeneo there. And after this has completed, you will see that the attribute option export has started. This will also just take some time there. As soon as the read and the written things are done there, this particular thing would also be completed there, and we can see a particular complete thing for the attribute option export as well. So this is just taking some time there. So the attribute option export has also been exported, as you can see. Now if I go to the attribute section in the destination Akeneo there, and I just refresh, let me refresh, or let me just switch it out. And here you can see that the test label is visible in the destination webcool, what we say as the destination Akeneo there basically. So that's how we can export the attributes from the source to the destination Akeneo there very easily using the particular export job there. Now let's see how we can export the categories there. Let's go to the categories here in the destination Akeneo. And in the destination Akeneo, if I go to the TVs and projectors, here you can see that we have three categories that are visible right now. And let me come down to the source Akeneo here, and in the source Akeneo, let me go to the settings, and let me go to categories, and let me open the master catalog here, and here let me open the TV and projectors. So TV and projectors. So what I'll be doing is I'll be adding one new category under the TV and projectors, new category with the name new category. Let's set the name as new category, and let's tap here on the create button. Okay, the code can contain only with no spaces there, and let me tap here on the create button. So you can see under the TV and projectors within the source Akeneo, we have created one new category with the name new category there, and this is not right now visible here within the destination Akeneo there. So now what I'll do is, after creating the category here, I'll go to the export job, and here I'll choose the category export profile that I had created. I'll just tap on that, and from here I'll tap on the export button, and this would start the process tracker, and the category export would start. You can see that the category export has started. This will just take some time there, depending on the number of categories available there within your source Akeneo, and accordingly those categories would be exported into the destination Akeneo there itself. So this will just take some time there, so we'll wait for the same, and after the export has completed here, then we'll come down to this particular section and we'll refresh it out, and we'll see whether the new category has been added under the TVs and projectors or not, right? So you can see that the category export has completed. Now if I go down to the category here, section here in the destination Akeneo, and I just switch these things here, and I come down to TVs and projectors, here you can see that the new category has been created in the destination Akeneo there, and we have exported the category there. Now coming down back to the source Akeneo here, this is the source Akeneo. Now let's do one thing, let's export the families. So let's tap here on the families. So I'll just create one family. So I'll just tap here on the create family. I'll set it as test family, and I'll save it out. Okay, the code can have this only, so I'll set it as test family and I'll save it out. So the test family name has been saved here, and here if I go to the destination Akeneo and go to the families, and if I search for the test family, you can see right now there is no test family there. And now what I'll do is I'll go to the export job section, and here I'll choose the particular export profile for the family export, this one, the family export one. I'll tap on this, and I'll then tap here on the export button that I have, and this will start the family export. This will take some time there for the export of the families there from the source to the destination Akeneo there. So the family export has been done, the family variant export has started, and this will take some time. Okay, that has also been completed there. Now if I come down to the test family here and I switch it between the categories, let's come back to the families and let me search for the test family there. The family should be visible. Now let me refresh this out. The process has completed, as we can see here. Okay, there might be some issue there. Let me search it again. Okay, we are having some issues there. Now for your information purposes, here I had in the previous test. Okay, the test family has been created. Here is the test family, as you can see. I'm sorry it was not searchable here at the top, but it is visible here under the family section. So here's the test family that we had created. If I tap on that, we'll be able to see the test family name that we had created. Now let's see how we can export the products from the source Akeneo into the destination Akeneo there. So I'm just giving you an overview of how the things can be done using this Multi-Akeneo Syndication module there, how it helps you to export and import the product between two Akeneos there. So let's come down back to the section here, and let me go to the product section. And as I've already told you, before you import or export the products, you have to import and export the categories, families, attributes, attribute values, attribute groups, and only after that would you be able to import and export the products between the Akeneos there, between the source and the destination, and from destination to the source Akeneo as well. So let's come down to the product section, and let me create one product here, simple product. You can create a product model as well as per your own requirement. Let me set the SKU as 123, and let me choose a family for this particular product. Let me go with t-shirt. We had a t-shirt one here. T-shirt, no match found. Okay, no issues. Let me go with clothing here as the family, and let's tap here on the save button. And after tapping on the save button, we'll be able to see the page of the product there. I have not added any image there. So for now, what I'll be doing is I'll be just giving the okay, product 123 123 ERP. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me go again and again create the product there. This product is having some issues there with the label, the image, the ID there. Let me create another product. Let's go with the SKU 321, the family as let's choose it as let me choose it as t-shirts. Let me tap here on the save button. So the SKU is 321 and the what we say as the family is what we say as the t-shirts there. And now let me give the details here. For example, price 123 and clothing size maybe, and let me give the name as black t-shirt. Let me give the description for the same. And under the media, I don't have any images right now available, so I'll just leave it as it is, and I'll just save the product there. So the SKU is 321, the name of the product is black t-shirt. Now what I'll do is I'll go to the export section, and okay, here I am at the wrong section actually, so that's why it was giving the issues there. I need to go to the source basically, and within the source we need to create the product there. I was doing it wrongly. I was creating it in the destination one, so I created this product in the destination. Okay, so let me delete these products from here, the black t-shirt from the destination Akeneo, and the other one as well. So I'm sorry for that. No issues. Let me come down to the source, and within the source let me go to the products, and here let me do one thing. Let me delete this particular product that we have. Okay, the black t-shirt, and after deleting it out, let me add a product. I'll create the product. I'll enter the SKU as 123. The family, I'll set it to t-shirts. I'll save it out. After saving it out, we'll have the other page where we have to enter the name of the product. So let me set it as black t-shirt, the description. That's the only thing that I'll do it right now, because we have very less time there for this demonstration. So after entering these two details, I'll just save this product. I'm not updating any images to this particular product there. So I have created the product as the black t-shirt. Now what I'll do is I need to export it from the source Akeneo to the destination Akeneo. So for that, I'll tap here on the export thing, and I'll go to the Multi-Akeneo Syndication product export profile that I had created. I'll open it up, and to export this only product, what I'll do is I'll just edit this particular job profile that I had created. I'll go to the content section, and here what I'll do is filter the products. I'll add the attribute as the name attribute, so that we are able to easily search this out. Or let me go with the, okay, we don't have the name. Let me see whether we have the name available here. Variant name, marketing, model name, ad, and contains, okay, we have the name already as black t-shirt, contains black t-shirt. Let me delete the variant name here. The identifier is 123. Let me save it out. After saving it out, let me now tap here on the export thing, and after tapping on the export thing, this would be sent out to the process tracker. the product export has completed at the source end. Now let's go to the other end, that's the Akeneo destination end, and let me refresh the page here. And after refreshing it out, we'll be able to see the black t-shirt being listed here. Okay, it has loaded up. Let me close this out. Let me again log into this Akeneo there. So basically, after we have logged in, this is the source basically, the source Akeneo, this is the destination Akeneo. So let it load up. So basically the product would be exported there from the source to the destination Akeneo, and in a similar fashion you will be able to also import the products from the destination Akeneo into your source Akeneo using the different import profiles that you have created for the category import, attribute and option import, family import, product model import, so on and so forth. So similarly you can go ahead and you can run your import profiles as per your own requirement and import and export the product models with images, categories, attribute options, attribute groups and families between the two Akeneos there itself. So yes, that was much about the video there, and if you liked this video then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements regarding this particular plugin, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you can raise a ticket at webcool.uvidesk.com as well. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.